Hey, hello everybody, my name is CulBlu, and I'm bringing you guys my 4th caster trial. And I know it's been a long time since my caster trial number 3, but guys, it's difficult sometimes to find people to cast with you, or other casters that agree to do a quad cast with you. And speaking of these other people that I found 3 people to cast with me to bravely go down that road, and that is Smoyf, Zeazin, and Revo. Did I say Zeazin?
I love you.
Or is it Zeazin?
You're close.
Okay. Alright, so because we got so many people here, and because we're going to a Captain's mode just to help us out a little bit, would everybody please like to give a brief introduction of themselves, starting with Smoyf?
Radiant team band.
Okay, I'm going to do the same introduction as before. I'm Smoyf. I'm with Smoyf TV, which is a solo venture, and I'm very good looking.
Okay. And Revo?
Band.
I'm SB Revolution 5, otherwise known as Revo. You can find me at twitch.tv/SBRevolution5.
And last but not least, of course, Zeazin, or Zed. Oh, okay, pronounce your name first.
Zeazin.
Zeazin.
I am Zeazin, or Zeazin Dota. You can find me on various social networking things that I don't really go on very often, and I'm kind of average looking.
But guys, he has an accent, so I can make him like 20 times better looking than all of us. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just come to Canada, dude. That's all you need.
Right.
But then I'd have to be in Canada, and that's...
Oh, wow!
Oh, get us started with the best start ever.
Where's your gold medals? Where's your gold medals in hockey?
we got one, I think, in curling or something.
Uh-huh.
Alright, okay, so we guys started to a great start. Are you guys in the same game yet?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
Malum
okay.
Lupus and Reventon.
Alright, so
I was excited that we had Rev as the other team. I was thinking they were going to be Revolution or something, but then Revention came up, and
Radiant
well,
team pick.
It's
the
kind
end
of
of
like,
that.
it's kind of like one of those things where you thought you were gonna alligator, but you got Renekton. Only people who
Yeah.
play League of Legends would get that reference. But anyway, okay. So as far as what we see so far, I'm gonna let Smoyf deal with the bans, and I'm gonna let ask Revo and Zeazin a bunch of questions. Zeazin,
Wow.
a bunch of questions about the picks. So Smoyf, the bans. Could you give your very brief analysis on all of them
10
so far?
seconds
Okay,
remaining.
OD, insane mid, Crow, pusher, Bristleback, he's
5
like a
seconds
defensive
remaining.
offlaner, and Darkseer, he's also like a defensive offlaner.
Radiant team
Okay, good.
band.
And Revo, would you like to please give us your assessment on the picks coming out from Revention and what they're trying to go for?
well, first they pick up the Timbersaw, who's just a really strong offlaner. They're going ahead and removing 3 really strong offlaners from the pool and picking them one up for themselves, which makes it a really good situation. Malum Lupus only really had Clockwork and Natures to pick from. And the Treant Protector is just going to make Timbersaw's landing that much easier, and they're able to pick some squishy heroes now that can lane solo a lot easier because of Treant's living armor.
Right, like, such as those Shadow Fiends and other people like that. So, good analysis. And Zeazin, on the side of Malum, or Malum, on the other side, would you like to give your
10
assessment based on
seconds
their picks and
remaining.
bans, please?
So at the moment, they picked up Nature Prophet and the Crystal Maiden.
5
Crystal Maiden
seconds
is all around OP, as long as you're not getting ganked too much. Nature Prophet just for the split push, but the Nature Prophet is going to be a little bit countered by the Treant Protector. He's not going to be able to go for the slow towers on that because of the living armor on the towers, but I think it should probably work out okay. He's a pretty strong offlaner.
And overall, based on my assessment of what I'm seeing, I do agree with everything everybody said, but I think Malupus might be going for some... They might be going for some push, and the Treant Protector, like... They picked the Treant Protector into a Prophet, which I really do like seeing, and that's a good train of thought, I guess, coming out from Revention. So, good job on that, guys who are playing the game that don't know we're casting yet.
Alright, so,
Luna actually here. That's a really smart ban when they've picked up a Nature's Prophet, because it allows his Treants to really stay alive a lot longer. And Luna is like the most picked carry in the current metagame.
Okay. That brings to a perfect point. Smoyf, you and I have had a lot of questions or conversations about Luna versus Gyrocopter, and Gyrocopter's still in the pool. So, to Revo, what would you say in response to what he just said, based on Luna over Gyro as a ban?
me?
10 seconds
come on.
remaining.
Okay, so Gyrocopter is definitely worse than Luna, but in this situation, Reventon is going to pick... I think they're going to pick that Gyrocopter. And look at how squishy Malum Lupus is right now. A flak from a Gyro with any kind of farm will just melt absolutely everyone.
I do agree. And Flat Cannon, I still think Flat Cannon is a more superior skill, but everybody has beat me down enough to where I agree that, yeah, Luna's glaives are better than Flat Cannon in the long run.
I'd say it's actually not as much that Flat Cannon's a superior skill. Rather, that Gyrocopter really needs so much farm to have his core items ready. And Luna can come online very quickly, just needs either really a BKB or a helm, and can fight, and does a lot of impact that early on.
And also, a lot of her early damage comes from her magic abilities. And Zeazin, could you please give us your quick analysis on the fact that why Revention banned out the Juggernaut and banned out the Alchemist? Like, what is that preventing, or what are they trying to prevent?
Team pick.
Well, Alchemist, basically, they're just trying to prevent Alchemist support, because it's still, even with the nerfs to his night vision and things like that, he's still pretty dang good at the early rotations. Juggernaut heals for pushes and things like that, I guess, because they're going to be going pretty pushy with the Naga Siren and the Nature's Prophet. So without the healing ward, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to push. And also, I mean, Omni Slash is still pretty ridiculous for solo pickoffs. So yeah.
All right, and, I'll toss this question to Revo just because I want to know a little bit more. Weaver as a primary carry, do you like it, and if so, why?
Reserve time.
Even when he's been nerfed, I still think he's one of the strongest heroes as a carry in the game. And coming from the Brazilian scene, they love Weaver down there. Weaver and Mirana are like top tier carries still for them, even after all the nerfs. And Geminate attack is just so good in lane because you can trade hits and get basically double damage for like half your hits in the early game, which means no one can lane against you easily.
Yeah, pretty much, and also he's slippery as crap. Like, I play a lot of ability draft, as everybody knows. Well, okay, you guys may not know because I haven't posted things in a long time, but I've been playing a lot of ability draft, and all I know is whenever somebody picks a Sakuchi, it's like that's automatic GG. Like, you can't do anything about it. It sucks a lot.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad as crit though on a range hero or a range bash.
Yeah. I would say though that the Weaver, part of the Shikuchi, the reason it's so powerful is because while it's invisibility, that's not where it's so strong, it's the haste.
Yeah.
And like Darkseer, yeah, he has surge, but that has a cast time. This is instant and just gives you that burst of movement speed that's really, really useful in a team fight.
10
And
seconds
it's cheap as
remaining.
crap, and it has a very low cooldown, about a 2-second cooldown at max level, so
5 seconds.
Yeah,
It's pretty decent lane harass as well.
yeah, and it does a decent amount of damage. Alright, so Smoyf, I want to bring you into this
Team
conversation.
back.
We haven't seen Queen of Pain in like for freaking ever. So this Queen of Pain pickup, what is Revention going for? Does that mean that the whole entire strategy revolves around her going for ganks? I mean, what is it telling us?
This is just a reference to how
10
squishy
seconds
all of
remaining.
Malalupus' team is. And also look at this. Timbersaw,
5
burst damage.
seconds
Bounty
remaining.
Hunter's gonna go in the jungle and harass Nature's Prophet. Because how else are they gonna lane it?
Reserve time.
Queen of Pain is gonna be mid. So Reventon's only real bad lane is their carry lane, where Treant Protector, he's not a particularly good support in the lane he's in. He just like helps all the lanes kind of thing.
I honestly think we're going to see another support come out from them. This looks like a really aggressive team fight strategy with no like clear-cut hard carry. And also, Treant Protector is not going to be able to keep his team supplied with wards and also get a mech in a reasonable time.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, that said, the rumors. Oh no, I was about to say the
10
rumors still looking
seconds
for a
remaining.
Darkseer, but he actually got banned out. And actually, Gyrocopter got banned out by Revention, so maybe they were thinking that
5
Malupus were going to pick
seconds
him up.
remaining.
Because I don't know if I see a 4 protect 1 strategy from Malupus,
Reserve
like, especially
time.
now with that Weaver in that game. But did you guys see a potential for Gyrocopter working out? Going to Zeazin? Sorry, going to Zeazin.
I think Gyrocopter would be pretty good. I mean, you've got sorry, do you mean Gyrocopter on Revention side?
No, Gyrocopter on the side of Malupus.
Ah, right, okay. I think not really. It wouldn't be that great. I think on Revention it would be more useful because of obviously the flat cannon taking down the summoned units, and also the call down as well. It's pretty good for figuring out which Naga it is and things like that. So I don't know. I don't think it would have been that useful on the side of Malalupus. They're going for Dragon Knight actually, so
Radiant
I would have to
team
agree, and the
pick.
Dragon Knight surprise pickup, surprise to me, but I want to take a step back and talk about this Dazzle really fast. This question is going to Smoyf. Smoyf, Dazzle being banned out, why? What would he have done?
Dazzle?
Yeah, Dazzle, he got banned out by Malupus.
ooh.
So, I mean, Dazzle, the more units are around, the more damage it does, right? And so Nature's Prophet is creating units, Naga's creating units, right? And they're planning on pushing together as a team. I mean, it's clear. The strategy could not be more clear, right? With, like, how many pusher heroes they picked. So Dazzle will put, like, a dent in it. At the same time, Dazzle's not really the highest impact support hero in the world, so, you know.
Yeah. I do. Like a few questionable bans, I would have to go on the limb and agree with that. Or I will have to like make that statement now, so I can say I made it for the record. But anyway, this
the
game
Earthshaker pick too.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Earthshaker pick really. This is either carry Earthshaker, which is really rare, but it can happen and it can work very well, or it's just full-on team fight because all of these team members, except for the Bounty Hunter, have really big team fight ultimates, and Bounty just helps the team snowball off of those team fights. So as long as they get ahead in the early game, they're going to be really, really far ahead.
And there's actually a few things to be said about Earthshaker being picked up, but before we do that, can we do introductions first? I'll let Zeazin introduce the Dire, and I'll let Revo introduce the Raident. Start off with the Raident.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, yeah, that's me. On the side of Revention, we have Y, Chinese symbol, Chinese symbol, Chinese symbol on the Treant Protector. We have BZ on the Bounty Hunter. He's actually picked up a Quelling Blade, which is not necessarily the best item for Bounty to pick up, but no big deal there. On the Earthshaker, we have GR347, going for some Sentry Wards, so probably going to be playing support as well. The mid lane, we have No on the Queen of Pain. And on the bot lane, last but not least, we have Amiyaga on the Timbersaw. A lot of pooled Tangos have actually gone out to this team.
Yes, a lot of pulled indeed. And Zeazin, would you like to give your introduction on the side of the Dire?
Okay, we have Fake Man on the Weaver in the safe lane here. We've got a mid Dragon Knight, and that's going to be Maddie. On the Nature Prophet, we have Lord Vit in the off lane. Crystal Maiden on the top lane for supports, and that is going to be the funny guy Love Lena, I think.
Nice.
I don't know, it's quite a difficult one to say. And we have a Naga Siren, it looks like a support Naga Siren just floating around the jungle there. She's got an Invis rune as well, and that is Mr. Marley Cat.
And Smoyf, as far as the lanes and how they're coming out, like, do you see what you expected to see? Because I see a support Naga, which I mean we all kind of call it, but still.
Yes, I mean, we expected the support Naga, but what we didn't expect is a tri-lane Bounty Hunter? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, check out that neck coming out onto Earthshaker.
Yep, Earthshaker gonna eat a net. They're gonna go for a little bit of damage. Earthshaker gets a nice little stun. This just might be the death of Crystal Maiden. She has to run the other way. And Treant Protector, he does not have a Leech Seed. If he had a Leech Seed, they might have been able to get this kill, but it looks like they'll be losing it because they didn't pick the right skills. And Bounty trying to go for something, getting netted up on the backside. Marley Cat saying, bro, not today. Meanwhile, Timbersaw down bottom, he's taking a bunch of damage. He just might be going down because Prophet's like, bro, I got the right clicks to kill you. And Timbersaw's gonna go ahead and kill some trees so Prophet couldn't summon any. Almost got to kill on top of Prophet, but Prophet does survive. And first blood going towards Lord Vit, which is actually a little unusual. Because how often do you see Prophet get a first blood by himself? And up top, Weaver kills his Earthshaker, and Treant Protector dies, and Crystal Maiden, she's about to die. So death and blood and guts happening everywhere, guys.
Yeah, fairly active beginning stage.
Bounty's in a lot of trouble. You can't really do too much and run away. These guys do have vision because of Sentry, and actually I say that.
That's the Radiant Sentry, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that's the wrong side. Alright, so Zeazin, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that it seems like a fairly kill-heavy early game. I could kind of expect that, I guess, with a Weaver and a Crystal Maiden and things like that, but I thought it would actually go in favour of Revo, to be honest, because they've got the Earthshaker, and that is free kills if you can block someone off, but yeah.
And I was not expecting Timbersaw at all to lose first blood to Prophet, because usually Prophet plays in the off lane and he doesn't do jack squat. I mean, he just gets maybe 10 nice hits and runs away.
And he actually counters Timbersaw actually relatively well. You would think he wouldn't because of the Sprout. But while Sprout's not useful, Treants actually give Timbersaw excuse me. Because Treants give Timbersaw active armor, which helps his sustain in lane a lot. But Timbersaw actually hasn't picked up any reactive armor at this point. So Dragon Knight's actually coming around to get him.
It's gonna be dead Timbersaw. He's gonna try to go for a raffle, but it's not gonna be able to get it. Not Prophet. Yeah, Prophet's gonna show up, go for the right clicks. The right clicks will come through. Timbersaw just trying to get closer to Prophet, but Prophet's gonna get closer to him. And Lord Vit is now 2 for 0 in his lane, and he's going for a Hand of Midas. And look at that gold right now.
Yeah, I really think this is a missed skill by the Timbersaw. Needs to get a point in reactive armor if he wants to sustain in lane.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright,
misplay by Timbersaw.
Yeah. Usually how Timbersaw's play when they play in the off lanes, it's like if you're not going to face any danger of dying, then you get like you get the build that he's going for. 2 points in chain. Actually, no, if you're fear of dying, you get 2 points in chain. You also get 1 point of World of Death, so you can actually run away. Actually, hold on top. We got Weaver in a little bit of trouble, taking a little bit of damage. They have no detection. These guys go for some crazy dives, and I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Smoyf and Zeazin just to ask for you guys' analysis so far.
Smoyf, do you want to go first?
Yeah. So I feel as though Mal is they're just playing better. Like they're a higher skill level than the enemy team because it feels the dichotomy is too great. You know, like the teams aren't really imbalanced. And here's the problem. Rev's team, it's a very very early game centered team. If it gets past that, they're not winning that late game. So the game's on them to lose right now.
Right.
Yeah, I think they are actually. So far, they're definitely losing this one. But one thing that I really don't like is putting this bounty hunter in the tri lane as well, because you're going to be really delayed getting the track. So that's going to really delay your team getting well kills on Weaver mainly, and also obviously the bonus gold. So I think probably putting him in the off lane and maybe putting Timbersaw. I don't even know how they could lane it. It's a bit of a strange draft to be honest, but I don't like the bounty hunter tri lane. Maybe even dual lanes would be better.
It is, and I do definitely agree, because like Bounty doesn't really need last hits, and like I saw what I think Revo pointed out, that Bounty's going for the Quelling Blade early, and it's like, okay, that's the unusual thing, because Bounty just needs levels, and he gets his gold later.
The other thing is, they've got a 3 melee tri-lane up against a tri-lane that has 2 ranged heroes, one of those being Weaver, who escapes very easily, and they're just not going to trade hits effectively.
Very true, very true. Now, Revo, I'm going to toss this question to you, because Prophet got a hand of Midas at like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So, that hand of Midas, I mean, like, are you impressed as I am?
I am very, very impressed. Although, I will say, it's kind of like the Timbersaw fed him a little, so it's not like he just farmed it black style or something.
Yeah, he definitely earned that.
Yeah, he's only sitting on 14 last hits, but the 2 kills, especially one being the first blood as well, that's a lot of gold. So he's going to be a Rat Doto, Nature's Prophet, Tower Harasser for the rest of the game, I guess.
Necro book pending. And speaking of last hits, Smoyf, would you like to give us the quick rundown on the last hits we see so far?
Sure, yeah. So let me just turn to this. Okay, so Queen of Pain in mid has 28-9 versus Dragon Knight 18-3. But remember, Dragon Knight rotated to get that kill, so definitely actually worth it. The play he made to lose 10 last hits to Queen of Pain. Timbersaw 21-0, but with those 2 doesn't matter. And look at top.
Yeah, action happened on top. We got Treant protected. He's trying to go invis, but they got a Central replaced already. They got his number tagged. He's bag tagged and put in a tree bag. And now this push is going to be coming to top because Prophet TP and said, bro, I'm here. I got the Treants. Let's do this. And
I can already tell. That fight started because Dire put down a Central Ward, and both teams instantly tried to decoy the other team. Because you can see that Ward did take a damage.
Yeah, no man, Earthshaker got a nice little stun, but luckily he can't really get too close to that Naga sound. She's a little bit too far away. Bounty gonna get netted for his troubles. He might be going down. He needs to eat a tree or just go invisible or something. He does go invis just barely in time before he took too much damage and then he lost his life. Meanwhile, Haystream's up on DK. DK waiting for something. He has his ulti up, so these guys are definitely ready to push. 5 people for the Dire up top. This is gonna be madness. Stunned on top of Earthshaker. No stun for you. He does go down, and this top tower is dead. They just might continue to push because DK, like I said, has that ulti. He can push. Treant Protector, or not Treant, or Nature's Prophet, he's up here. Weaver forcing Timbersaw to run away. And Timbersaw can't do anything but just get zoned out.
Bounty going for it. Just stop it. One more hit's gonna do the job. Yep. Oh! And Naga even tried to smoke there, but since Bounty's right beside her, it's gonna have no effect.
Yep, not gonna be able to get that Bounty. Still gonna be trying to go for this kill. If he was level 6 right now, that'd be definitely gonna be a kill. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain shows up. I heard the ulti, but I did not see what happened. I just know Weaver's dead, and Bounty got himself a double kill. And dear God, it's very hard to follow a game where people are dying like this. Queen of Pain got herself a triple kill, and she's gonna be losing her life here very soon. Actually, no, bottle charges keep her nice and healthy. And yeah, huge turn of events. I mean, I don't know who to pass this off to, but can anybody jump in and say what just happened?
I'd like to
Or
mention
what is still happening?
Queen of Pain. She's one of my favorite heroes. Honestly, just because she can be such a force. You could start with her. You can and we've seen that happen.
No man, Crystal Maiden TP'd up top to her death. She does go down. Bounty Hunter has a medallion of courage, and I think this might have been the greatest game to quadcast because there's a lot to talk about.
Alright, so I have something to mention.
Okay.
Mal was obviously gonna win like 30-0. And with that fight, that is the only thing I think that could have gotten Rev back in this game. Like what just happened there. Like everybody that needed to get some farm got something. Bounty got 3 kills after getting nothing in his lane and 2 deaths. Like really? You know, it's like
Timbersaw's got mana boots.
Is it Timbersaw what?
He's got mana boots now, and he died twice.
Yep, and he's farming mid, and like he's level 8 right now. I mean, if you look at the levels, it's like this is an unusual spread of levels for this time in the game. Usually 8 minutes he supports at like level 3, maybe 4, but I think everybody's level 5 or higher.
I mean, just look at the XP graph. You can see that huge jump right where the last fight started.
Huge jump. I mean, either direction is a huge jump nonetheless. And the gold graph is actually fighting back and forth. Mal actually had the advantage, but I think it's because they claimed the tower. There's 1,000 gold going their way. Meanwhile, Earthshaker in a little bit of trouble. Gets netted up. He gets killed. He gets wrecked. He's dead right now. Around the corner is a bounty hunter. He doesn't want to walk out of it because he knows these guys have vision. He gets a Treant protect the living armor just to make sure he stays healthy. Naga Siren didn't scout him out in time. She has a sentry ward available for his face, just in case he shows up. And these guys are going for some extremely aggressive Dota. I mean, the item builds will reflect that. And speaking of items, Revo, would you like to give us a rundown on the Radiant items, please?
Yeah, we do have Null Talisman and Power Treads picked up on Queen of Pain. She's got 1,300 gold, and personally, I want to say she might be going for a Scepter here. When you can snowball this hard, having your ultimate in every team fight is going to be very, very important. Bounty Hunter got the Medallion and Phase Boost, so that's going to be very useful for him. Timbersaw appears to be going for a Bloodstone, although we can't really tell yet. And Earthshaker, really the only one still suffering. Very low gold on him, and only a branch to his name.
Right, and while all those happening, we see Bounty Hunter, he did go down to Weaver up top. Weaver just baited him out a little bit, used his ulti and got some more HP and killed him. Meanwhile, speaking of getting killed, Timbersaw is in the middle. He's going to be going down, gets netted, gets hit with all kinds of CC. The crowd control is strong with both sides, but looks like the side of Mal did win that fight. And they're going to continue to take this mid tower. DK has his ulti, getting a lot of free damage on top of that tower. Treant Protector, he can heal it up here very soon. Bounty TP's in, and BZ just trying to force these guys back. But meanwhile, Mal are pushing the top lane because Profit's all about that split push. I mean, $1 dollar, Profit dollar? I mean, what is, like, I don't know what to say.
Well, Prophet's just doing exactly what he does every single time when you pick these days, so not really that surprising, I would say.
Yeah, check out this Queen of Pain. So much game impact right now. Gets an ulti on 2 people. Instantly kills Crystal Maiden, and she is actually going for an Orchid, not for an Aghanim Scepter, even though I do agree with the Aghanim Scepter. She jumps at the Naga Siren. That haste turn. Oh my gosh, she gets dragged down inside the tower. Get wrecked! She's gonna fly to the floor. But is that worth a tier 2?
I want to say no, because this game, I mean, like, nobody's worth that much gold. Queen of Pain is only worth a whole... Okay, 500 gold is a lot of gold right now. But, oh no, let's not talk about that right now. Timbersaw comes forward to help us ally out. Thank you, Prophet, for the extra movement speed. Thank you, base Prophet. Now they're going to try to go for the kill on top of Prophet. Weaver's going to try to go for the kill on top of somebody else. The fight's going to be happening. My camera's doing weird things because I can't find it. Beautiful, beautiful sprout from Prophet on top of Timbersaw. Timbersaw's still alive, getting that living armor. Prophet taking a lot of damage. He goes down to a Bounty Hunter who's actually might be going down to a Weaver. Weaver gets a right-click Gemini attack. Will be going away twice, but I think he missed the second one. Or Bounty had too much HP or something. But yeah,
Bounty destroyed it with Invis actually, because he was out of range of the sentry at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bounty got lucky, and like both sides playing the way they should be played, and I'm still expecting Mal to run away with this game later because they have the Profit for the split push. But still, all that said, these guys are trading blow for blow, and if the kill counter is tied or a little bit close, then Rev had the advantage because they got a Bounty over the track.
Uh-oh.
And Smoyf, this is all you, man. Smoyf, this is all you.
Alright, here comes the Naga Siren ultimate. Dragon Knight, he activates his ultimate as well. Nature's Prophet's in. Here we go, the Crystal Maiden ultimate activates. She instantly dies. Dragon Tail comes out of the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is also gonna fall. Noah's attacking Lord Bit, but oh my god, the chaos happening. 3 for 1 in favor of Mal. And they're gonna get a tower for the troubles as well. Fantastic play by Mal so far. Where's that net? I want to see that net onto the Treant Protector.
Looks like he's not going to get it. He's a little bit too far. Naga is tracked up, so Tree is getting all the move speed he needs. Even though he has crappy base move speed, which actually is not that bad, but still, the track was helping him get away, and Naga could not get into range of net. And speaking of net, that is a max level net, so that's a whole entire, what, 5 seconds of stun?
Radiant's middle tower may need
and also reveals invisibility if you net someone into invisible, so it's going to counter Bounty Hunter very nicely.
Yes, definitely. And that's 5 seconds of vulnerability for him. Meanwhile, we got TP's coming in mid. Prophet might be in a little bit of trouble. He's looking low HP. Timbersaw shows up, gets netted. He can't really do anything, but Timber Chain towards Naga and throws his ulti. Gets enough. Beautiful ulti from, actually, no, not beautiful. Earthshaker gets the ulti on top of Naga, just enough to get the kill on top of her. Meanwhile, Weaver runs away. He skittles away while Bounty's right behind him. Hot on his trail, throws out the track, and Weaver should be fine though. And this is like have I missed anything about Revo? Revo, I don't think we've heard from you in a while.
Well, Earthshaker, he did kind of steal the kill there, but you can't really blame him, because if we look at net worth, now he has 915 net worth. Before that, he had a magic stick, not even the full wand, and then a branch. So he basically had 2 sticks to his name, needed a kill to get extra gold.
Oh, mid, DK.
Bottom tower
DK. DK looked like he wants to do something, but there's too many people here, too much too much armor, too much HP in front of him. But he's gonna look for something.
He does have an armlet, which is an interesting pickup for a mid Dragon Knight.
Now, I'll throw this question at Zeazin. When's the last time you've seen an armlet on DK?
In mid? Oof, I couldn't even tell you, to be quite honest.
Yo, check out mid. Weaver and Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight throws out that Dragon Tail on Timbersaw. He just narrowly gets away. The Dragon Knight activates his ultimate. Will he catch up to this Earthshaker? He does have enough movement speed. That Dragon Tail's going to be in range. There it goes. Does he have support, though? Yes, he does from Timbersaw. Well, I mean, Timbersaw's on the other team. Timbersaw throws that shotgun out. The slow comes out by Treant Protector, and it will be a kill.
Meanwhile,
So
Prophet got himself a kill somewhere? What?
He finished off Queen of Pain bot, yeah.
Okay. Like honestly, I don't know where to look. It's like...
Oh man, Fake Man, look at that HP going down so fast. 268 to his name. And
Prophet to save Weaver's life. Beautiful Sprout. Ironically, Sprout saved Weaver's life because Timbersaw could not go across to get that pure damage. Naga shows up to help out the kill, and Lord Vit gets a kill, and he's going for straight up Deso. So guys, this build from Prophet, no Necro Book, no Shadow Blade shenanigans. Smoyf, what is your assessment on Prophet's build? Is he just going for the right click?
this is a really manly build. Like, only real men would go straight for Deso. Like,
Pretty much.
like honestly, like that tower, it's gonna it's actually really good versus Nature's Prophet, honestly, because like Nature's Prophet adds armor to the tower as well,
Oh, Treant.
and it adds like plus 60 damage, which like Nature's Prophet's thing like adds like 80 or 70 damage reduction. So like it's a great item against. Oh god, oh Lord Vid.
Earthshaker might be a little bit of trouble.
Nature's actually gonna back off.
Yeah,
Huh,
I
here's the
think Prophet
problem,
could have went
though.
for that. Prophet could have went for that because Weaver was close by.
Here's the problem though, Nature's Prophet, because of this manly build, he's got like 2 HP, like literally.
Yeah. One crit from Earthshaker and he's done.
Okay, good point. All right,
I will say one thing, with the item pickups from the Dragon Knight and the Nature's Prophet, they're not going for Shadow Blades, which is definitely the right decision against Bounty Hunter. A lot of people will attempt to still say, oh, well, he can't track me every time, I'm going to use it for initiation. It's just going to make them buy more detection, which the Armlet and the Deso, you can't really counter those items. So I really like those item pickups as opposed to the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, so Zeazin, would you concur as well that this is a very intelligent item progression coming out from Mal?
I think so. Well, if it was a standard sort of Nature's Prophet game, you know, farm, push when you've got a couple items, then obviously the Necro would be the better choice. But with the amount of team fighting that's going on, minus armor is going to help a lot, and also more right click. I think it's definitely the right choice.
Right, and that actually brings us to an excellent point. Team fight potential. This is one thing I used to always talk about when I started earlier casting, and I kind of got away from it. But who has the greater team fight potential? Because I'm just going to go and point out 2 main abilities that kind of flip it both ways, where you have Naga Siren ulti and you have Treant Protector ulti. Now, I'm going to throw this out to in order from Smoyf to Zeazin. So Revo, you'll be after Smoyf. So Smoyf,
Okay.
Who has a higher team fight potential in your opinion, and why?
I think Rev has a higher team fight potential, but once again, all 5 heroes have to be there. Mal is gonna go for those pickoffs, and oh god, Mr.Marley cat is in such a dangerous spot right now. Yeah, this Timbersaw, he's looking for blood. This Timbersaw is like the most YOLO Timbersaw I think I've seen in like.
Oh my god, Chaos don't have to hold. We got Chris Man popping that ulti just enough to get the bounty hunter. They will be able to kill him. No, he does not die. It's too many bottles or too many magic wand, Dota,
Wait.
OP. And what happened? What's going on?
Oh no, he drops to 1 HP because Nature or Dragon Knight's damage isn't lethal.
That's not lethal?
Yeah. It can't, yep.
What? I didn't know that. Anyway, we got Chris Man getting a nice little frostbite on top of Timbersaw. Timbersaw stuck in the trees. He's going to be out of the forest here very soon. DK's around the corner. He's actually going to go for the DK. Oh my god, DK has an armor. He gets more HP back. Not Treant. Timbersaw has no mana to do anything but sit there and die. And yeah, that was an awkward moment.
The irony is so strong. Timbersaw stuck in the trees, like.
It must be very traumatic for him.
It's very traumatic.
We did have, in that last fight where you guys were checking out the Naga Siren, Bounty Hunter did kill Nature's Prophet and got it.
Yes, oh my god, hold on. Speaking of that, we got Weaver, before we talk about that, we got Weaver in a little bit of trouble. Pops at ulti, just gets some more HP back. Earthshaker gonna go for Chain Stun Dota, not gonna be able to get it though because he already threw us Fidget. And Weaver will be able to juke around the side. Queen of Pain, she's gonna be in caught inside the tree. She blinks away. She got a nice little Shadow Strike on top of Prophet. That is a Shadow Strike level 3, so it's a nice little slow.
Oh.
And now these guys will be trying to go for the Prophet, who can't really do anything, just try to get a kill on top of Quap. But nope, not gonna be able to get anything. Quap says, no, you shall not kill me today.
That was a really troll-ass play.
Away. Right. The Orchid.
The Orchid?
Yeah.
That was such a troll-ass play by Quap.
But,
She like hid in the trees like behind, so like you couldn't see her. Got just close enough, screamed in his face, and blinked out. Yeah, check out mid.
Yeah, Timbersaw in a little bit of trouble. He's gonna get hit with a few stuns. Nice little stun coming out from Earthshaker from the far side. That's one of the beautiful things about Fissure. It's just like I always feel like a sniper or something. Like when you hit someone with just the tail end of your Fissure, which for me is never because I'm bad.
In that last team fight just down at the bottom there, when the Earthshaker cast his Fissure, actually blocked the Treant Protector from going in. He had to loop back round, so that was a little bit of a mistake. I think he would have got away if it wasn't for the Quap being there. So it's one thing you need to be really careful with Earthshaker, and that's why I'm not allowed playing him anymore.
It's the RNG aspect, as you don't really know which side they're going to end up on if you actually catch them right with the stun.
And both sides are massing mid. We will be seeing some massive team fight here. Naga going to go ahead and use that ulti to initiate the fight, and I think this is the correct thing to do. They caught everybody in the place they want, drop down a Sentry Ward preemptively. They're going to go for somebody. They're going to go for the kill instantly on top of, they got stunned off the top of Queen of Pain. She does go down. Treant Protector, counter initiation, beautiful ulti, catching everybody in bad spots. But people are already dead on the side of Rev, and they can't do anything but sit there and die. Now they're all running away, and I think this is the death march that we see Mal starting to amass. They can easily push on this mid. They're nice and healthy and ready to push.
Hey guys, are you ready to sing a song?
They're ready to sing. Oh, Naga already sang.
Are you ready? This is the song I'm going to sing. I think you'll recognize it.
Okay.
Dum 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 da da da.
And at this point, another good thing about the Nature's Prophet, he's got that Desolator for armor reduction, and that synergizes really nicely with Weaver's Swarm and the Riptide from Naga Siren, because they reduce the armor of these heroes, and 3 of those are strength heroes that don't get a whole lot of armor other than Timbersaw.
Oh, Treant, go drunk, you're home. He does get cut out. His Nature's guys ran out. He just stood there. He didn't realize it ran out, and that's only level 1 Nature's guys, so it's like 5 seconds between the cast time and the cooldown ending. Anyway, we got DK a little bit trouble. He pops his armor. He's not going to be able to make it out of here. Chaos dunk to fly. Catches 2 people. Does a nice little chunk of damage. Prophet going to be forced to run away. He's going to be losing his life here very soon. He's tracked up. He can't do nothing but continue to try to juke in the trees. Prophet does go down. Queen of Pain does go down. Timbersaw does help him out with that with those kills, but not before Queen of Pain dropped it. I think at the end of the day, Rev have the better exchange overall, but they're still about to lose their tower, and they actually haven't claimed a single tower. I just realized that.
And that puts them massively behind in gold.
Yeah, it seems very back and forth. It seems like Mal are the pushing towers, they're winning a team fight, yeah, very good, and then they're just staying too long. When everyone starts coming back up, they really should be backing off and trying to farm, because as you said earlier, they do have better late game. So I think just trying to force these towers and fights too early, it's not working out well for them. I think they'd be much further ahead if they hadn't done that.
Yes, I would agree. Now, I'm trying to find a point to continue the question of who has a better team fight, but now is not the time. So I'll just ask Smoyf a quick question. As far as Weaver as a carry, Weaver versus, I would assume, wait, who's the carry on the side of Rev? That's a better question.
Queen of Pain's the closest thing they have, I'd say.
Okay, Queen of Pain as a carry. Her versus Weaver, who's going to win that fight?
I think Weaver might 3-shot Quap, but I'm not sure. It might be 4 shots.
Well, it's technically 2 Gemini attacks.
Like, you know.
I mean, it's hard to see what Rev want to do, because they're really relying on team fight. They're not gonna be able to get it. Bounty Hunter, he's gonna be going out mid, taking a bunch of damage. He gets killed to all heck, and Zeazin, anything.
I mean, this Weaver's 8-1. Oh, sorry, Zeazin.
Yeah, Zeazin. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna go into that team fight question earlier. I was gonna say Rev have the better team fight, but to be quite honest, with how on point Naga's songs have been, I would say Mal are gonna win this, because I didn't think that there'd be there's a lot of AoE damage with the Sonic Wave and the Chaos Dunk and Timbersaw's Chakram and things like that, but I don't think it's going to be good enough with the song initiations. So,
especially they can insta-give like maybe Earthshaker or insta-give the Timbersaw like that every single time.
Yeah, I've been noticing the Nature's Prophet. He's actually during the song he's been sprouting up the Earthshaker, so it makes him a little less useful. It keeps him locked down in one spot for a little bit longer.
And that forces Timbersaw to choose between helping Earthshaker break out of this sprout or doing damage to the enemy team, at least.
Alright, now we see Naga taking a lot of damage, so she might die here very soon. Not too terribly sure. But Rev, would you like to go ahead and answer the question as well of who has the better team fight? Not necessarily late game, but just pure team fight.
In terms of pure team fight, it initially would appear to be Rev that has the advantage. They've got the Sonic Wave, which is an excellent ability. They've got Timbersaw, who's great in a team fight. But they don't have that much right-click damage to follow it up with. And even when they do, it's in the hands of...
Oh my god, that was a Geometry Sight dropped on the ground. That's gonna be a horrible thing. DK's gonna come up. He's gonna save the gym. He's gonna go for this. He's gonna go for the save. Earthshaker in a little bit of trouble. Throws out his ult. Geometry Sight dropped on the ground. Timbersaw forced to go for the fight. He just immediately melts and couldn't pay. It does blink away with the gem, so she does keep it with her in her hands. Now we got Bounty Hunter trying to play that carry role that everybody wants him to play, but Bounty's not the best of carries at all, not by a long shot. His Janata crit only happens once in a while. Oh my god, Queen of Pain double kill for her. She's gonna go all in, gonna go full Mammo. Prophet getting the right clicks off. Queen of Pain gonna juke her left, juke right, and Prophet.
There's a reaching move there. She can go for it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
There's a reaching move. She can grab it.
Yeah, she can grab the region, she can keep going. Actually, Weaver might be able to claim this kill on top of Queen of Pain. Her living armor is about to run out.
Yeah.
Say again?
She's got the blink. She's able to get out from him. And the Orchid there, enabling Nature's silent step, couldn't try to TP out at all. And the Treant living armor helped her survive there as well.
Yes, by far. I mean, Queen of Pain for carry, I still don't see it as a stronger carry. I agree with everybody who said that Weaver was a better carry, but I mean, if you have things happen like that where the fights are all spread out and all over the place, I think Mal aren't able to fight to the full advantage because Weaver's all about, you know, bobbing and weaving around the team fight, yeah, sure, but all in a specific area. Prophet, he needs to be able to focus somebody without people focusing him. DK wants to AoE to splash on top of everybody.
Guys, I have two things to point out.
One
is look at how manly Earthshaker's build is, and two is what didn't happen that fight.
Chaos Dog?
No, the Naga Siren ult didn't come out.
Oh, you're right.
Who won when that didn't happen?
Yeah, because she basically got exploded. I mean, she showed up and died.
They focused her down very quickly, yeah.
Yeah, so the key to Rev's success would appear to be killing this Naga Siren.
Yes, and
if they could have the bounty picking him off just before a team fight's due to happen, then that's going to put them in a huge advantage, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that freaking fissure! Oh my god, it almost blocked Crystal Maiden, but Timbersaw's a man anyway! Oh my god! He flies in that neck though, so strong!
Smoyf for you.
Okay, anyway, the shotgun comes out, Earthshaker, he blinks in because he's a man, and the Naga Siren to counter initiate. Oh my god! Rev is in such a bad position. Do we have support though? Yes we do. Okay, Dragon Knight activates that ultimate. There's the Dragon Tail on Earthshaker. Earthshaker's gonna insta-die. Bounty Hunter was right beside the tower, getting wrecked. Lord Vit, he gets ultimated by Treant Protector, but who really cares? Treant Protector doesn't realize that he's dead, and he melts as well. So Crystal Maiden trade for 3 people on Rev. I'd take that trade any day, and Timbersaw is schizophrenic state in the middle of those trees there.
Once again. He's very afraid. Kills the trees and runs away.
This is kind of chilling there, like, okay, wait till it's over.
It's like, breathe. No.
That one looks angry!
Okay, so I was basically going as an open forum question. Of course, we see that Mal are going on a death march mid, so guys, what went wrong? Starting from the bottom, moving up with Zeazin.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, from me, right? Okay, sorry. Yeah, it was basically the Naga Siren ult. It just turned it completely around, and I think they dived a little bit too far. The towers are still there, so they had it's a negative advantage really. And Crystal Maiden first pick off. Yeah, I think you need a more useful pick off than that to start off with.
All right, Revo.
Well, the positioning of the Radiant team is just lacking, I feel like. They're not coordinated quite enough. Yeah, there's a bit of lack of coordination on the Dire team. Like, Naga could have popped the song earlier. Weaver has a Deso when Nature's already had one, so that's a little bit of a misplay from them. But, I mean, they're still playing a lot more strong than the enemy team is, I feel like.
The barracks died.
The barracks died, that's what we're wrong.
Actually, I just feel like without the late game potential, like, I mean, Quap can carry, but I feel like her strength really lies in her abilities, and you need to have a shorter cooldown on the abilities if you expect to keep up with the physical DPS from the enemy team. And the only real way to do that is to get your Aghanim Scepter up, which she's now going for, but it might be too little too late at this point.
Bounty's so mad. Bounty, why you mad, bro? Naga-san just tossed the net while he BKB you. That's another BKB charge wall wasted. And that's been happening all the time, over and over and over again. Earthshaker not as manly as he was before. No gym. He has boots instead. Just because he died a little bit earlier. DK is going to come over front side. He's going to go for the man march. He's going to go for all the damage in the world. Earthshaker taking a crap ton of damage. Timbersaw going to go ahead and pop up few abilities. Make sure DK has a bad state while he's here. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain just mopping people up in the middle lane while I'm trying to commentate another part. God damn it, Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, DK, he will be going out finally. He actually gets a stun. No, he gets a Dragon Tail type of Timbersaw. Will Timbersaw go down? Yes, he will. Double kill for DK. And this
I thought we nerfed the armlet toggle.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, clearly.
Dragon Tail.
DK too manly.
Oh my god, those double desos though.
Oh my god, do you see what DK's building?
It's gonna reduce the armlet twice. Nope, actually no. You will not.
Do you see what DK's
Is this going to be a manly rapier? Manly rapier mode?
Yo, I hope so.
Rapier
Yo,
Dota?
please.
Radiant's
Please,
middle
Dragon Knight,
tower
get a
may
rapier.
need a hand.
Rapier Dota.
Radiant has reinforced their structure.
Yeah,
I want to just quickly go over something we were talking about.
Go ahead.
You were saying about the Queen of Pain can carry. I disagree. Most of her damage comes from abilities, and she really scales off late game. She's really just a walking sheep stick, really, with a blink. So I don't know.
Radiant's middle tower may need a hand.
She's definitely not a hard carry. I would say that. But I think she's very powerful as a semi-carry.
Yeah, Sammy. I thought you were trying to say that she could be a.
Oh no,
full
I don't
carry.
think she has the advantage against Weaver.
Actually, guys, that said, I will say Queen of Pain does make an excellent carry, but she just needs a crap ton of items. Like the fact that she needs a Scotty to be a carry, that's already saying a bad thing. Scotty's
She
expensive.
doesn't play well from behind either.
No, yeah, she doesn't play quite well behind.
We saw earlier how she played well when she was behind. She was ahead. But now that she's behind as well, it's not going to make as much of an impact.
And also, look at all the towers that have gone down. There's no room for her to farm anyway.
The team either has to give all the gold on the map to her, or she's not going to get anything. She is about 100.
Earthshaker YOLO, full YOLO mode, gonna walk in and die, just donate his life to Ire, because he's obviously plays Protoss. And now we got I guess, I'm assuming this tower's about to go down.
Yeah, I don't think there's much they can do to stop him. I mean, that's Weaver just picked off Treant as well, so they've got a Quap and a Bounty Hunter, and what are they going to do in a 5-man fight? I mean, Quap can throw him out, but that's not going to kill everyone. So, yeah.
That's not going to kill Naga. Naga has 15 freaking Earner Shadow charges.
What?
Exactly.
She's not been using it offensively.
Oh my god. Who needs Urn of Shadows, dude, when you're winning by 20 kills?
Queen of Pain with the Scepter, though, as soon as the song comes out, could set something nice up off of it.
Yeah, Timbersaw gets netted up, he takes a bunch of damage, trying to do what he can. Queen of Pain whiffs the ulti. I want to say she whiffs the ulti, but I think she got the Weaver, but Weaver doesn't really care. Weaver doesn't really care. He got a butterfly right now. He's going to go for the right clicks. Bounty Hunter might be in a little bit of trouble. Actually, Weaver might be in a little bit of trouble too. His ulti was used. Chris Maiden going to go ahead and go for the man mode. Going to go full retard and pop that ulti. Gets silenced up by Bounty Hunter. And Weaver just casually picks up the kill.
So how many shots was that?
About six. About 6. Now that was 4. That was 4.
Alright.
2, 3, 4. He almost had Queen of Pain. Once it
Yeah, that was almost a perfect example of what we were saying earlier, that Weaver definitely is better than Queen of Pain.
Treant Protector. Did you guys see that?
Sorry, it wasn't 4 shots, it was 5.
Okay, Treant Protector got sprouted up by a Prophet, so then he pops his Nature's Skies, and then the trees disappear.
Radiant's bottom
Classic.
are under attack.
That's hilarious.
You think you're safe, but then Dragon Knight gets a DR.
Yeah, he has a Divine Rapier?
Why not? Good man. I've seen manly
Oh
mode.
my god, yo, 1 shot, 2 shot!
It's going to be a team like that.
Oh, there's this
Oh my god, Queen of Pain disconnect.
Oh, man.
No GG, just fuck this game somehow.
Okay, so we're gonna chill out for a little bit to discuss what happened in order, so everybody can get a moment to talk, the last moments to talk. But yeah, that game happened, and it was just like a few people mentioned during the cast. It was just a better execution coming up from Mal. I mean, that's really all it was. Like, Revolution had the lineup set to actually win the game. They had the lineup set to actually claim something, but they couldn't get the ball rolling. Like, they needed Bounty Hunter to get more tracks without dying. They needed Queen of Pain to get more farm. They needed Earthshaker to not die. It's really difficult to... I mean, hindsight's 20/20, sure. But anyway, so I'll pass it on to Smoyf. Smoyf, your final analysis.
3 barracks died.
Nice. Revo.
Pretty accurate.
Revo?
I just think they needed to pick something. It was a drafting error overall. Like, the Bounty Hunter, the first couple picks were good. The Timbersaw, the Bounty Hunter, the Treant. I thought Timbersaw was going to go mid, Bounty Hunter's going to go off lane, Treant's going to support something in the safe lane. We'll get a ranged carry and a ranged support, we'll be fine. But then they pick an Earthshaker, who's another melee hero, and the Queen of Pain, who takes up another one of those really greedy roles. I mean, they've got like 3 people in the 2 role here, and no one in the 1. And so these heroes are fighting for farm priority, and not getting that much out of it. Meanwhile, we've got a nice balanced team on the side of the Dire. The supports really did a lot of work and managed to get some items off of it as well. And I feel like their team just had a lot more synergy.
I agree. And Zeazin, your final analysis?
I'm just going to go over something Revo said. It's the last Earthshaker pick. I think they just panicked and realized, oh no, we've actually got no hard stun. Better pick Earthshaker. So
Yeah.
So I think that's.
They also had no hard carry, so
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta pick Earthshaker.
makes it a hard game.
I mean, they could have picked up a Sven. That would have done it both. Oh, there we go, and it's
There we go.
disconnected from server.
Goodbye.
Anyway,
Keep going.
yeah, it's so I just think that drafting error definitely. They just tried to go early and didn't capitalize on it. Their tri lane was I don't mean to be harsh, but it was garbage. You can't do an aggressive tri lane with that little aggression, to be honest. I mean, Treant Protector has got no aggression, and Bounty Hunter not much. So it's pre-6 anyway. It just didn't work out well for them, and it just seemed that Mal won the early game, won the mid game, and then hammered the late game.
Yep, I agree. I mean, it's one thing to say, yeah, their team was unbalanced, but I mean, really, if they were able to end the game within like 20 minutes, maybe they would have won. Because Timbersaw, or if they at least let Timbersaw become a problem and maybe Mal incorrectly focused Timbersaw every time, then yeah, sure, they would have won. But they didn't. Mal knew what they were doing, and they handled it very well. So that is all to be said about this cast. I'm going to go ahead and give out my final outro. So this was my name is CulBlu. I just brought you guys my quadcast, and also Smoyf's technically, his quadcast as well, for my caster trials. This has been my trial number 4. I would like to give a huge shout out to everybody who's here with me casting, and I would like to ask you guys, where can people find you if they really want to follow your stuff, because they loved you and all this stuff. Starting with Smoyf, of course.
Alright, so I'm at twitch.tv/Smoyf, S-M-O-Y-F. And I'm on YouTube as well, youtube.com/user/SMOYFTV. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I love you.
And Revo, where can people find you if they really loved your stuff?
I'm on Twitch, of course, at SPRevolution5. You can find me on Twitter as well at SPRevolution5, and on Facebook it's SPRevolution5 Dota. I cast a lot of Brazilian Dota. The next week or so I'm actually going to be not casting as much because they have Carnival going on. But I'll be right back around the 10th or so of March with a lot more Dota coming up, so be sure to tune in, and thank you guys for all your support, of course.
And of course, last but not least, the one with the accent who probably looks way better than all of us combined, Zeazin. Where can people find you if they really loved your stuff?
Well, yeah, you can find me basically. Probably the best way is just Google Zeazin. You'll find some pesticides and my stuff.
Wow. Okay.
And basically, you can find me on Twitter. You can follow me, and I've only got 2 followers, so come and give me some pity follows.
Nice.
You can find me on YouTube. It's just youtube.com/user/Zeazin, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I occasionally cast on Twitch, but not very much. So YouTube's the place to go for me.
It's Zeazin Dota on Twitter?
Zeazin, I think.
I've got Zeazin Dota.
Ah, okay, fair enough. It's Zeazin Dota. Someone else knows my Twitter more than I do.
Nice.
I mean, I'm assuming this is it. Bull Assassins vs. Goomba the other day?
That's me.
Yep, that's you.
That's me. Yeah, there we go.
There we go, guys.
Thank
Zeazin
you for
does
that.
exist. It's Zeazin Dota, not Zeazin. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Of course, all their links will be posted in the description below, so definitely go click on that stuff and check them out. Also, shout out to Casters Network, which I guess is technically a shout out since I'm the one who created it. But shout out to Casters Network for making these caster trials. They're awesome, they're fun, and a little bit hectic and annoying sometimes. But we're working through those kinks, guys. Don't worry about it. And if you guys want to do your own caster trials, definitely go check out Casters Network. We have the video explaining every single trial. There's 7 trials total. This is my 4th trial, which means I'm technically done with my normal stuff. I can start doing my extra stuff, which is the last 3 trials. And those ones will be a post dual cast. I think it'll be a post solo cast, and then it'll be an interview. I think those are the 3, something like that. I think I'll look it up. I haven't looked it up in a while. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. All the craziness and wackiness that we saw. It was an excellent game, excellent commentary from everybody who's here. So thank you guys once again, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys whenever.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Thanks. Bye.